My name is David Puthoff. My band name is The Requiem, Cincinnati, Ohio, and I play the lead guitar. What keeps me inspired as a musician and the driving force behind my love for music is always playing with people you like to play with. Playing with the guys is really what keeps me going, because our other guitar player, Nick, he was the first guy that I played with. He's such a good guitar player, and when he learns stuff or he writes stuff, it's not that I want to beat him or be competitive, but it's wow, that's really inspiring. I should try to do that too. But besides, listen to other bands you like too. Always go back to the first reason you wanted to start to play music. And for me, that was Led Zeppelin. They're not my favorite band, but I loved them so much when I was younger when my dad showed them to me. I always kind of go back to that and be like, that's kind of why I got into music. Then the first band I kind of found by myself was Green Day. And that's all I listened to. I wanted to be Billy Joe. I wanted to wear eyeliner. I wanted to have black hair. All the whole look and everything, just play punk rock all day long. And I go back and listen to those CDs, and it's I don't think I'll be in a pop punk band, but that's what kept me going, and that's what made me want to be a musician. Another thing that really inspires me is that I teach down at Keller Music on Rapid Run, and my family owns it. And just when I get these kids in, and older people, I taught a 70-year-old guy once for a while, and they look up to you when you play. That's also a big inspiring thing. And I'm not saying everyone's going to be a teacher or has to be a teacher of music to get inspired, but that's another thing that drives me to do more stuff. The kid almost brought me to tears. I had this new student, and he looked up to me one day. I was playing for him, and he's like, I hope to be as good as you one day. And I was like, oh. I wanted to break down and cry.
I personally know that you went to the Sinister Gates Masterclass. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, long story short, they sent out this competition and this letter stating competition rules and all that stuff. And basically I just rewrote one of their songs. They sent the drums and bass parts, and I just had to rewrite all the guitar parts. And I read about it, and I jumped on it right away. I spent 4 weeks writing the song, a whole 10 hours recording it. I just wanted to get it done. I didn't stop. Sent it in, top 100 views out of, I think there was 1,500 entries. So I had to get the most views for the top 100. Actually made it to third place out of all 1,500 people for how many views I got, which is really, really awesome. Just where I'm from, the west side, everybody's like a family. So that helped. And he viewed the top 100 views. He picked the 10. I got a call a week before I was told I won, and said that he highlighted my name. He liked my version a lot, and I was worried there because I didn't want him to call me a week later and say, no, you didn't win, but he liked the video a lot. After winning, finding out I won and everything, getting the call, I immediately freaked out. Got off the plane, the driver was there, and I just felt famous, not to be a huge jerk about it, but I really did. And got in this really, really nice car, met some of the other winners, went to the hotel. I didn't really do much the first day, just introduced myself to the other guys. Went to the Guitar Center where they were holding it across the street from the hotel. And just talked, made friends with the other winners, the other 9 guys. The number one thing I got out of it was to not be ashamed of your guilty pleasures. Sinister Gates, the guitar player for Avenged, he was really gung-ho about not always playing the music that you want to play, if that makes sense. I play in a metal band, so you expect me just to play metal. But when he pulled out that jazz guitar, the gypsy jazz guitar and stuff, play pop, play jazz, play classical. I learned a lot to be extremely, extremely open-minded.